It doesn't matter how old you are, it's never too soon to plan for your retirement. And in just a few years, the number of people 65 and older in Olmsted County is expected to see significant growth. So this gets people thinking, are you ready? And is the community ready? Tonight, Rachel Wick has details on what you can now do to prepare for the future in our latest ABC 6 News investigation.
If you could turn back the hands of time,
I have 10 clocks on the first level.
What would you have done differently?
I love to decorate my house, but I have to have the time to do it.
It's a question many of us have contemplated, but let's reverse the question. Now, if you could see into the future, what do you want your life to look like? Longtime Rochester resident Cindy Baller doesn't see herself living anywhere else.
Oh, we really like it here. I mean, we've lived here for so many years. It's wonderful. It was a great place to raise our kids, and we love it here.
She's also a part of a generation that's shaping the future of our region. In 2010, Olmsted County's population of people 65 and older was just over 18,000. In 2020, that number is expected to grow by more than 50% to 27,000. But is the baby boomer generation, Cindy's generation, prepared for the rising costs that come with growth and longevity?
It was scary because you just think, oh, am I going to have enough money?
That's where someone like Scott Davis comes in.
Studies are pointing to that.
Scott is a wealth advisor with Bullpen Wealth Advisors in Rochester.
A lot of our time is spent with people in, say, that last 5 years before retirement and 5 years of retirement.
And the sooner you meet with someone like Scott,
everything is going just as planned.
The easier it is, by far.
But what if you didn't take the time in your 20s to prepare for the lifestyle you want in your 60s?
It's more of a challenge when somebody comes in the door at 60 years old and they haven't done anything. You're in your job and you're building your career, and a lot of people don't put any effort or time into thinking about their retirement.
The younger you are, the more opportunities you have to adjust your plan with your changing lifestyle. However, all hope is not lost if you didn't get a head start.
The very first thing is to figure out, okay, where are you at? You may have assets you don't realize.
Next, Scott says you have to have a budget and an idea of how much money you'll need to maintain your lifestyle. It's also important to factor in things we just can't predict, like
home health care costs are rising about twice as fast as inflation.
Should you set aside money for the possibility of a senior living community? Should you buy long-term care insurance?
You have to buy it before you need it.
These are all questions Cindy and her husband have discussed.
We went to a financial planner, and she said, you can retire.
For Cindy, having a plan is truly paying off. However, it's not that way for everyone.
It's a really tough emotional time for people to try to work through.
But taking the time today to plan for tomorrow could put you in a better position to have the control and the knowledge you need for whatever the ticking hand of time throws your way.
Part 2 of this piece will air tomorrow night on ABC 6 News at 6 o'clock. Now, for more information on how you can start planning for your future, visit the featured links page on our website at KAALTV.com. Tomorrow evening, Rachel again will have details on how Olmsted County is preparing for the expected growth of the baby boomer generation.